As he's not. He said he felt fine. Well, we'll play that in a second. But if he's not himself, defense is going to be how you win this thing. And
Golly.
118. I'm not gonna. That's not good
Not
defense.
get it done. No.
Giving up 30 points in the first quarter, but as we like to do, let's overreact.
Shall we?
But before we overreact, let's acknowledge with Straight Talk, brought to you by Straight Talk Wireless, that Giannis did play, and we weren't sure if he was going. He went from doubtful, right, to questionable, and then he was in the lineup after trying it out in pregame. He played 35 minutes. 20 points, 17 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 for 12 from the free throw line. I laugh because that's a story with him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And everybody gets to like 13 by the time he shoots it. It should be a violation every time. Are we counting too fast?
But do you notice some of the fans, like there's part of the fan base that tries to count like the official and slow, and then the rest of the fan base is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They speed it up. But it's like the official usually like they count
the cadence,
with the hand. But the officials aren't. They're actually pumped, like they'll clench their fist, do their count that way, so it's visual, but they don't want to make it obvious. Imagine officials just go like Joey Crawford would be like,
it's like an orchestra. Yeah. So funny. My dad's an official. When this first became a thing, he was like in the house like, you're not supposed to, you don't start as soon as he catches the ball. You give him a beat. Like I was like, Dad, you do your official thing. It's still right there on your official thing.
Yeah.
I know the fans are fast, but in legit time, it's a little slow.
But Giannis did play, like I mentioned. He did play, which for him, as you hear him talk about right now, was a bit of a surprise.
My knee felt good. Obviously, when you go and play a game, you never know what's going to happen. A play with Jay Crowder might happen, or the same play that happened that like you don't know what's going to happen. I'm just happy that I'm out there, and I'm able to, help my teammate in any way possible. I feel good. I don't feel pain. I can run, I can jump. I can set screens, I can rebound the ball, I can do stuff. So I'm good, I'm happy that I'm out there. And at the end of the day, I haven't watched the clip, but when the play happened, I thought I'm going to be out for a year, So I'm just happy that two games later, I'm back.
He thought he'd be out for a year.
Scary.
We all probably did, right?
That injury looked nasty.
And he didn't watch the replay, but we all saw it maybe way too many times. Like, I'm that guy because I've been through ACLs a couple of times. Like, the minute you see it the first time, I'm like, nope, don't need to see it. I know what that is. I can feel it.
Why are we so obsessed with replays on injuries?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird.
What was the worst injury you ever had?
Personally?
Yeah.
I broke my nose my freshman year. Caught an elbow.
Ouch.
And I just remember being on the ground like, I'm fine. My teammate's is like, no, you're not. There's blood everywhere.
Why is your nose pointing that way?
It's like, I'm fine. I just got hit in the nose, right? No.
Yeah. No. It's there's something about when you've had a devastating injury, and like the first time I injured my knee, I didn't know how bad it was. Like I know it hurt, but I was so used to just, I'm fine. I get up, I'm fine. I got to walk it off. The second time it happened, I knew.
Yeah.
And for some reason, it hurt more. And from that moment on, when someone had a knee injury in any sport, like I felt it. And I don't know if anybody else out there understands what I'm talking about. If you ever had a devastating knee injury or whatever it is, or any type of injury, shoulder, no matter what it is, when you see it somehow, some way, you feel it again.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch the replay, nothing.
My broken nose was the most gruesome, but I did play with I played with and probably still have a partially torn labrum. Doesn't matter much now because I don't have to do that. Right. But I feel you. Anytime a guy's like, at one point in that game, Giannis was kind of doing this with his shoulder. And I was like, uh-oh, is that a stinger? What's going on?
Oh, God, yeah. But that was Straight Talk, by the way. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract, no compromise. So you heard from Giannis. Now hear from us on our irrational, as always, takes, reactions, predictions after just one game.
Inspired by these Twitter streets.
What do you got for me?
Completely inspired by these Twitter streets where people are bugging. If you walk into this segment at the wrong point, you're just going to be lost. I'm not this crazy. Overreaction. You ready? The Bucks are better without Giannis on the floor because Drew Holiday can be aggressive and he makes everyone better.
Dare you?
Boom!
So Monica says the Bucks are better off without Giannis. Just for the record, that's what she said. Now, Drew Holiday, though, after having two fantastic games to close out,
you can't have them both, man. They need the ball.
4 of 14, 0 of 4. Now he almost had triple. He had 10 points, which is not great, but 7 rebounds, 9 assists. But you're right. He suddenly went back to like sort of forgotten man again.
Table setter.
Now, can I just dump a little water on your theory?
Listen, dude, overreaction.
Game 1 on court, Giannis. The Bucks are +1 in Game 1. When he was off the court, -14.
Hey, you want to fall in love with stats? That's a great sound. Don't fall in love with that box score and those stats and those numbers.
I'm the numbers guy, though. I give you useless stats. You know me.
You do love your useless stats. I don't think they're useless. Not shout out to Wally. Be nice, Wally.
Yeah.
I don't think they're useless, but they lost. I will say that. And so, therefore, my overreaction.
Gotcha.
Nailed it.
Okay, Giannis.
Boom.
So from now on, Bucks, Milwaukee, tell Giannis, sit this one out. We're going to take it from here.
We got it.
They're better off without you.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Meanwhile, I'll give you mine.
I was going to say, don't leave me on this overreaction island.
No,
please.
Please. I watched it watching that game last night. I kept saying to myself, this series is over. Mm-hmm. Series is over. Mm-hmm. And I said it yesterday. This series could. Now, I thought without Giannis, it could be a sweep. I really believe that because the Suns just are this team. They are brimming with confidence. Mm-hmm. They've got a leader that they all believe in, that they all rally around. I don't know if the Bucks have that kind of inspiration where it's like they rally around somebody. Giannis returns and everybody's like Drew's like, oh, great. Guess we're not running anymore. Right? I guess the middle's not going to be open for my drives anymore. So it's sort of like that wasn't that inspiration. There was no, here comes Willis. Like there was none of that happening in this, right? Uh-huh. But the Suns have that in Chris Paul. They have that. And you see the way they play. You see the way Monty Williams had that team prepared. Do we trust Mike Budenholzer? What really has saved the Bucks in the playoffs? Injuries. The Bucks are here because they were able to, their opponents, again, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, they lose those two guys. Kevin Durant almost eliminated you guys if it wasn't for his toe touching the line. You wouldn't even be here. Mm-hmm. So adjustments? Really? Like that's what we're going to talk about. What adjustments were they making against the Hawks? Here's the adjustment. Trae Young got hurt. That's the adjustment. So to me, I don't have that kind of faith in the coaching of the Milwaukee Bucks. Therefore, my hot take after one game, series is over.
We are on fire.
Am I crazy though? Like that's no, I'm not. Of course, I'm crazy. You can definitely say that. But that's how I felt after.
I mean,
one
are
game.
you?
I was saying, I don't know if your take is that hot. Like, and the hot
now,
meter.
I don't think it'll be a sweep. Maybe not. But I mean, what are they going to keep switching? We're going to keep doing that. That's going to work. You're going to keep poor Bobby Porter's like he's just looking down the barrel of a Chris Paul who's backing. Chris Paul's backing up like
and Bobby's like in a stance.
Chops.
Like the only thing missing in terms of Bobby's effort yesterday was slapping the floor. Literally, like he's trying. Poor little Tink.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's one of those where even his teammates are going, throw the damn towel. Like just foul him. Yeah. So that's how I feel. That's how you feel. How do you feel? 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. Keyshawn J. Will Zubin, presented by Progressive Insurance. You can save big when you bundle your auto, home, motorcycle, RV, or boat. Visit Progressive.com. So one Olympic hopeful won't be running at all this year in Tokyo. We'll tell you why after Monica has this from Rumble On.
Do you have a motorcycle, an ATV,